Hey Sherry, I know you sent me a bunch of questions on the 27th, and I'm sorry to have this get to you later. There was a lot of issues. We've had overcast skies, and you know where I'm on satellite. I didn't even realize the mic went down. You know where we've been on satellite for our internet connection. If it's overcast, rainy, or the weather's just funky, it does not move easy at all. So it's taken me a while to get this to you, and I do again apologize. There's also been some personal issues, which I will not go into. Um, when you sent me your request, you asked about your dad's health, and you had a couple other questions, business and personal related. When are you going to feel normal, and what should you do about your career at this time? And I'm going to get those two in a minute. Your dad's health, I don't do health questions. I'm going to tell you to take him to a doctor, have him see a physician, or an ethical alternative healthcare provider. You know what I mean by that. Um, Regarding you're going to feel normal, I've got a reading for that later on. I'm just going to attend to your business first. And I had questions about your business. I had questions about whether or not you were an intern. Had you been in this job? Was it a new career? Was it a new position? Were you undecisive about this kind of a profession versus a different kind of profession? Or if you had been in this position for a while and was deciding to go to another position, like from a lead to a manager or supervisor or some such, or if you had been with a company for a while and another company was wanting to hire you and you were indecisive about whether to stay or to go. So I did spreads to answer all those questions, and I got down to the nitty gritty. And for your current position that you're at, um, this particular spread, it's a 4 card, but it is what I call a this and a that. This particular position or this particular spread is about your current position, a this moment in this career, in this profession, in this position with this company that you're with. And I'm going to tell you, it does not look good. Just based on this, I'm going to tell you that your current work environment is detrimental to your mental health and to your professional health. Here's why. You're currently in, this is the reverse Queen of Cups. Your current position at your job, whether your environment, it is not the stress level of the position. You can handle that totally fine. It's who you're working with. And who you're working with has made the entire moment of going into your career. They are very bullying, very intimidating, very much aggressive. They shoot you down constantly, make you self-doubt yourself, make you doubt yourself and your decisions in your position. It also makes the environment with your coworkers very detrimental to everybody. It is not a good work environment. And then we come to, because this is what it's been like, this is what it's like right now today, and this is what it's going to be like. So this is also, I don't know if you take medicine to help with anxiety, but somebody you're around in your job position, there is a heavy load of anxiety. There is, how do I phrase this? Because of the work environment you're in and what it has made you feel like, maybe you or somebody that you're working with closely is depressed, anxious, and taking medication for that so that it can keep it under control so you can do your job or that they can do their job. There is a potential for that to be abused because of the intimidation makes the job so much more stressful. Okay? You need to be self-aware, or that person needs to be self-aware. In other words, this is a position that is actually harmful. The last of what it's going to be like, you seriously need to think about moving jobs because it is going from a very abusive work environment, and that's exactly what it is, an abusive work environment. You trying, or the person that you're around trying to handle the stress and the abuse with medicine. And that is not working. In fact, it is making, I'm going to say it's you, I'm going to say that based off of this, that it is making you seem more unreliable and is actually the person who's doing the intimidation, who is making the work environment abusive, is going to use this as a way to further stress both your career, you as a person, you in your work environment. Um, they're going to use it to backstab you, in other words, as what I call backstabbing. They're going to manipulate the situation. And the very end result is that, in all honesty, um, the company is very self-conscious of their image, or the person who is in this is very much of a self-aware of the image of themselves, and it's always very much face. They have an excessive material. I don't know whether they make a lot of jewelry, they put out their trophies or awards or certificates, or they are always like, oh, this is on my profile, you know, I won this project, I'm head of this project or that project. Do you get the idea? The end result is this person is going to continue to whip you over the head with all this other stuff of how much better they are than you, using what you've had to do for the medicine in order for you to continue doing your job well, against you. So I'm going to be very, very clear, very, very honest. Move positions, move companies, move jobs. Save what you can of your professional image, because this person is deliberately going after you. This is to me, this is a deliberate action, because for whatever reason, you must be very good at your job, and that person feels very, very threatened. Otherwise, they wouldn't turn the work environment in such a hostile, abusive manner in order to push you to do the medicine, in order to be able to continue doing your job because of them. And they are going to use that against you. And they are very, very careful to manipulate the situation to where they always appear to be the best option. This is a very unhealthy work environment. I am going to be very, very clear. Move positions, move companies, get out of that job. If you have any other questions, give me a holler. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other one. You want to feel normal? This is connected to it.